Hello everyone, I am back once again with another session for Contra 4. In the last session obviously I covered the normal mode, and the session previous to that one I covered the easy mode. So this might be the final session where I actually cover the hard mode. I might make a separate video where I actually go over the challenges, but I don't know, maybe not, because I don't think it's that relevant. I think what's worth noting about Contra 4 is that unlike the previous 3 titles where you just simply finish the game and then you just go back to starting playing the game all over again, this game actually does have some post-game content in the form of the challenge mode, as well as playing the classic Contra games, Contra 1 and Super C. So, yeah. Okay, but because this is the hard mode, now I think it's time to go over some of the characters you can unlock here for the challenge mode. Via the challenge mode is what I wanted to say. So remember what I said in the easy mode session, where you actually start off with Bill Reiser, Lance Bean, Mad Dog, and Scorpion. However, do some challenges and you get to unlock more characters. And to start things off, we're going to go over the character that actually is the very reason why Contra 4 is actually, the best game ever. Because one of those unlockable characters, and I think this is one of the last characters you actually unlock, if not the very last characters you unlock, but it's none other than the characters from Contra III, the Alien Wars, Jimbo and Sully, who in the Japanese version are basically Bill Reiser and Lance Bean again, but, you know, for some reason the US version wanted to rename them for some reason. I don't know what story changes they said they made, but apparently that was the reason why they were renamed to these characters. And because of that, obviously, they actually also rock different voice clips. Check this out.
It's time for revenge.
Yeah, and it's one of my favorite lines too. I even like to emulate it myself. It's time for revenge. You know, it's pretty good, no? It's one of the sickest lines out there, honestly, coming from Jimbo himself. But yeah, so Jimbo and Sully are unlockable characters in Contra 4, and very much makes up for the fact that Contra 3 was not a game included to play alongside Super C and Contra 1 in the bonus content. This definitely does make up for it. But besides these two, there are other characters you can unlock. You can actually unlock Lucia from Contra Shattered Soldier, and you can also unlock Sheena Tranzi from Contra Hardcore. When I was a youngster, I actually did not even know that female characters were included in the Contra series, but apparently Sheena Tranzi in particular was actually included for the first time ever in Contra Hardcore. It was the first time a female character was actually included, so that's kind of interesting. But at the time I didn't know that, obviously. In fact, when I saw her, I actually looked up her origins, and it was through Contra Hardcore, where, you know, she actually made her appearance. And let me tell you that this character is actually my favorite character in the entire Contra series. Followed by the GOAT that is Jimbo, obviously. But you can already imagine why this character is my favorite. But I'll go into that when we play Contra Hardcore, whenever that may be. And the final character, and I think this is the first character you actually unlock when you do the challenge mode. It's the Probotector, the robot that replaces Bill Reiser in the European versions of Contra. So yeah. Not a bad lineup of characters. Lucia is a character from a Contra game that is actually exclusive to the PlayStation, or the PlayStation 2. I don't remember which console it was, but it was a non-Nintendo console. So this is very cool. It acknowledges even entries from the non-Nintendo series. You know, pretty cool. Now, with that said, like I said before, Sheena Tranzi is my favorite character in the entire Contra series, and it would make sense for me to use her in this session for the hard mode. But I actually have something special for her later down the road. For right now, I actually want to go with my boy Jimbo.
It's time for revenge.
Damn right. What makes Jimbo's inclusion in Contra 4 amazing, and not to mention special, is that this actually feels like the Super C equivalent to Contra 3 The Alien Wars. Remember how in Contra 1, you beat the game, then you get Super C, and Super C looks exactly like Contra 1. Well, now you have Contra 3 with Jimbo, and now that we're in Contra 4, we get Jimbo looking exactly like he did in Contra 3. It would have been really cool if games like maybe Operation Galuga could include characters like that using the same designs. It would make the character feel once again kind of unique, you know? Because having Jimbo in this game, it's like playing Contra 3's very sequel. Like, this actually makes Contra 3 feel like a sequel by using the same character from the previous game. How awesome is that? I don't know how many people might actually think that's cool and all, but I think it's pretty amazing. But anyways, with all that said, let's get into the hard mode. Will I make it out of this? I don't know. I feel like continues might actually be a thing here. The Konami code, absolutely. I cannot sleep on this mode whatsoever. But here we go. The music in this level changes as well because it's super hard. It's letting you know that it's going to be a real, like a real roller coaster right here. But the music is still badass. Yeah. And then we're going to make sure that these bullets don't hit me, because if they hit me, we're dead. Yeah. You have to fire like crazy. You have to literally acknowledge Jimbo's line where he says, "Let's attack aggressively." Because if you don't, you die. Gotta shoot. Shoot with machine gun. Very, very powerful. Watch out with these guys. Shoot this guy. Ooh, I messed up. But ooh, yeah, I messed up. But I need the machine gun. Actually, I think I should have saved for the spread shot. What the hell was I thinking? Okay, wait. Too much shit going on. No, these guys don't mess around. They don't mess around at all. They have too much speed. I think the bullets... Okay, the bullets are not as fast as Contra 3's, but they are still relatively fast. They're almost difficult to react to. Which, again, goes back to that whole thing about, you know, whether this is difficult in Contra 3 or not. Probably not. I don't know. It's probably slightly less difficult than Contra 3, but it's still hard. Because there's like a lot of pacing moments where it feels more manageable and not too overwhelming. But there are other moments where the characters themselves feel very, very fast in movement. Here, this thing now goes super fast. And boom, you just jump out. I don't think I need the spread. Oh, actually, you know what? I need the spread. We're going to use the Konami code because, honestly, I mean, it's hard mode, so... This is the game that actually forces me to use the Konami code, even though I knew absolutely nothing about it for the first 2 Contra games. Or for the first 3 Contra games, I should say. Even though Super C is not exactly the Konami code, it's a whole different combination of buttons, but it functions like the Konami code. So, you know, that's kind of how I see it. Okay, now just gotta destroy this thing. We're not gonna even mess around here, honestly. We're just gonna destroy this thing once and for all. Because, yeah, that's basically your easiest way to destroy this boss, honestly. Without having to put up with all the shenanigans from the soldiers above. But that's level 1 completed. So now we get into stage 2, and this is where the game can be kind of difficult. So we gotta be on our toes, for sure. Okay, so here, obviously using the crusher weapon is in my interest because it's powerful and doesn't make too much noise like the machine gun does, so I can listen to the music as well. Because that's one of the downsides to the Contra games, is that sometimes their audio is more louder than the music, and I don't get to hear the music that well. And neither would my audience if they're watching. And I really think, well, they could look it up on the internet, but still, it's kind of also, like, it's cool to listen to the music while also, you know, playing, you know. I could still hear it, it's just not as well as I would have liked, you know. So it's a minor nitpick, if anything. Was there a bomb in that I just didn't use it? I must be silly. I must be silly. Yeah, I didn't use the bomb that was there. Oh well. So long as I don't die, I'm good, honestly. Well, I'm kind of bound to die at some point, but I'm just trying to rack up as many lives as possible before that ends up happening, because... Oh, shit. Because unlike well, actually, it's not unlike, but it's pretty much like all the other Contra games when played on their highest difficulty. They freaking... when you die and lose a life, you lose a lot of momentum, and therefore you start dying even more, which is kind of annoying. It's annoying, but it's what makes the game challenging, which, you know, I'm all for, hilariously enough. I don't like games that are overwhelmingly hard, but, you know, I can go for a challenge here and there. Here's the barrier once again. Climb up this wall, shoot up these enemies, make sure they're out of your way before you even get there. Watch out right here, because your barrier runs out somewhere around here, and if you jump over at the wrong time, you can get hit by one of those enemies. Shoot right there. Okay, there's the second crusher weapon. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, here you gotta be careful, because remember, these guys run much quicker than usual. Right there. Enemies move much faster here. I think maybe even faster than Contra 3's enemies, but I'm not really sure on that yet. But if it is, then that would be another point for the debate of whether or not Contra 3 is harder than Contra 4. I can't stress it enough. And dang it, I got the fireball on the crusher weapon. That is not good at all. Time for the Konami code. This is just a demonstrational video anyway, so it's not like I'm not trying to like 1cc this either way, because I already did that, honestly. I already did that a long time ago. What I just want to showcase is the gameplay, because again, this is a game that not a whole lot of people are covering on YouTube for some reason, and I really want people to know the awesomeness of this game. And hear a fan's point of view as well, because I don't think there's a lot of them. I was watching Cinemassacre's version. Oh yeah, wait. Here's the death zone. Here's the death zone. You see that? Why is this the death zone? Because these enemies shoot way faster than usual. It's also hard to dodge their fast bullets. And because I lost the fireball, now this enemy is going to be really, really tough to beat. My mashing has to be on point, as well as my movement, reaction time, because this is going to be a fast-paced villain. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, we gotta be very, very quick about it. Very, very quick. We gotta jump. Oh shit! I almost died right there. Gotta shoot this thing right here. Shoot it. Oof. Ah, I couldn't dodge that shit. That was my problem. Oh fuck! He's not dying. Well, he did, but yeah. Okay, I have to do this again though. Yeah, this is why having the crusher or the freaking lasers is in your interest, because otherwise this becomes a problem. Whew, damn, I'm telling you. No, this game is very good at punishing you for losing one of your powerful weapons, honestly. I think, I was gonna say probably Contra 3 did this better, but I'm not really sure. Probably not. I'm not really sure. Because in Contra 3, you at least have the machine gun as your default weapon. But in this game, you get the pea shooter, which forces you to mash too. And that tires you out. Or at least players like me, anyway. You need this in order for this to be somewhat comparable to Contra 3. Oof, yeah. I think the laser's fine. The nice Kid Icarus reference of Pit using those majestic arrows or something, the laser arrows. I think even in the instruction booklet for Kid Icarus, it even says that your arrow fires like a what's it called, like a laser. Like it straight up says that it shoots like a laser, which is kind of interesting. So even they knew that they were designing it after a laser. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to get run over by that. Oh, shit. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay. We got that. Okay, unfortunately, we don't have the crusher weapon, which means that we're going to have to just kind of bank on a few things here. Okay, there's that. Sheesh kebabs. I almost got hit right there. Okay. Action-packed, man. Action-packed. This game's very action-packed. Why do people not like this game? Or not like this game, but why don't people show this game more? I don't know, but it's awesome. Very good stuff. Watch out with the auto reticles. Go after the boss here. I'm gonna try to shoot the laser here, but I don't know how effective it will be. Oh, it already proving to be not so good. Ah, okay, this is gonna be problematic. Okay, I'm just blowing it entirely here. See what I mean by the whole momentum going down? Yeah, because this is not gonna be easy with a freaking. This is not gonna be. Ooh. Yeah, no, this is punishing. If this was at least the freaking machine gun from Contra 3, this would have been a lot easier. But alas. Actually, you know what? I don't know why the hell I didn't think of doing the freaking Konami code. I'm silly. Okay, I'm silly. Okay. Also, notice how Jimbo's voice sounds a lot different from when he sounds from what he sounded like in Contra 3. There he was like, ah, and here he's like, yeah. It's so funny. But he likes to attack aggressively, so obviously that's what counts. Okay, yeah, I could have just upgraded the weapons before I got to the end, and I didn't do that for some reason. I'm such a silly fella. Okay, keep default weapon here. The former default weapon from Contra 3. Come on. Come on, man. There we go. Oh, are you serious? I need the fireball. In case I can shoot some stuff. Actually, I think I'm going to use the spread, actually. Oh boy. Oh boy. If I'm going to lose a weapon, it's got to be the fireball. Okay, shoot that. Watch out. Oh yeah, this game. I think the initiation of Contra 4's hard mode is harder than Contra 3's because at least in Contra 3 you can actually select the amount of lives you get. But in this game, you kind of don't. Oh shit. Damn, this is so overwhelming. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Call me cheap for using this shit, but I really don't care right now. This game, it really does force me to use whatever I can at my disposition. Okay. Apparently, the fireball is not good for these metallic villains for some reason. You'd think it would be though, because it's fire. Doesn't that melt steel? Okay, let's see how this does against the boss, because this is all I got right now. Oh. Are you kidding me? Those damn rollers actually killed me? Okay, I definitely need the laser for this. Absolutely. So this level alone is already pretty hard, even though it's only the 3rd level. It's because this game's really punishing if you don't got your weapons. You don't got your ideal weapons, you're in for some real trouble. Okay. I just gotta learn how to manage these weapons too, because I kind of need to use them in under certain circumstances. Okay, gotta get rid of these guys because these guys shoot kind of aggressively. Okay, there we go. You got a much more limited amount of continues in this game too, honestly, which I think is different from Contra 3's 4. And dang it, again I'm losing the damn freaking the laser. I need the laser for that final boss. Yeah, because machine gun, while good upgraded, is not as good as the laser. A bit of accuracy is required too. And I lose it, of course I lose it. I think I'm gonna lose this again then. Oh, okay, there you go. Only a limited amount of lives too, because unlike in Contra 3 where you can select your lives, in this game you have less lives the higher the difficulty. So another point to be made for whether or not Contra 4 is harder than Contra 3. I still think Contra 3 is harder, but that could just be me. Maybe right now I can change my mind. Because even when I showcased Contra 3 for the first time on my channel, even then I only had to use up 2 continues. But then again, I also get to start with 7 lives, so handicap was definitely there. And here, the only option you got instead of lives is the Konami code to upgrade your weapons, but that's it. You don't got like lives to like basically work off unless you want to farm these villains, but farming here is kind of slow, I feel. Damn, the accuracy required for this is very obnoxious. That's why I need to be very careful when I get to that ending point. If I have to lose a weapon, I think it's gonna have to be the machine gun, honestly. Damn. Okay. Made it to the end. Now we just gotta watch out for these guys. Okay, I couldn't dodge that whatsoever. Okay, get that at least. Okay, there we go. But unfortunately, I couldn't get the spread, which sucks. Oh, shit. Okay, this is gonna be annoying. Yeah. I don't got time. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. We gotta be very careful here, because we could still lose the weapon if we don't aim this shit right. Okay, we mistimed it, unfortunately. Okay, we got him in the sweet spot. Okay. Whew. Damn, was that rough. No, this level's pretty obnoxious, actually. If you don't got good weapons on your belt. I was trying to have the crusher here, but you know, I couldn't keep it together. Oof. Oh, right. Gotta be careful here. Look how fast that bullet flies compared to the other ones from the regular enemies. It's kind of insane. Could use another weapon, even if it's a little weapon. Okay. See if we can. There we go. That's the bomb that you can no longer collect in quantities, because they just made it that way. Ooh. Since I have my laser already, I don't think I need another. Oh, well, I got it anyways. Sheesh. I was trying to use something different. Maybe I can give myself the crusher weapon real quick right here. But only temporarily, because from here on out, I don't think I need the crusher. Oh, but this is the annoying part. I do have to do that whole jumping thing again because I don't got the spread shot, which is pretty annoying. There we go. Bullets fly faster, so that means I don't have to wait too much. Okay, here we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ah, I got shot. Oh boy. Ooh. Ah, are you serious? And that's the whole damn game. Okay, so I'm gonna have to quit, and we're gonna have to get back in there, honestly, somehow. Which means I'll have to probably do this shit again. Okay, here we go. Like Ryukar says, that's a game over, but we're going back in. Oh, man. Love that guy. Funny guy, for sure. Okay. So here we go. I'll try to do this as fast as possible, too. Oh, shit. He was already readying his fire on me. I think blundering a few times here before getting to this point was actually another of my mistakes, though. Yeah, we gotta make sure we don't commit any more imprudences. Okay, there we go. Oh shit. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to him. Okay, we got that. Oop. 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 Get this guy out of here. This is what I wanted to do initially, to just blow everybody away. Yeah. For the hard mode here, you have to be prepared. That's why it's called hard mode. It's not a walk in the park like the normal mode. Look how fast this guy's running. He's running like crazy. Look at that. You only start with 3 lives, just like in the classic Contra 1 and 2 and 3. I think that was the point of it all. There we go. Shoot right here, shoot ahead. Okay, there we go. Unfortunately, I'm way too far away to actually get to the cardigan, so now I have to do this. Ooh. Damn, and those aliens, they run pretty damn fast. Oh, great. Oh, great. Great. I don't know why the hell I said great. Okay, since I don't want to mess around here too much, we're just gonna get out of here. Yeah, nah, 'cause we've already done this. Yeah, we ain't gonna mess around for too long here. Got 4 lives. We gotta make sure we don't lose momentum and get destroyed all the way. Because that's the real challenge with this game. Is that once you lose a life and you lose a power-up, the game punishes you. Makes you pay for it dearly. But I've been through this before, so it's only a matter of whether or not we can prove ourselves or something. Okay. So obviously Crusher to speed things up. Watch out with those thingamabobbers. Actually, I'm gonna just go with the Crusher. Full on speed run with the Crusher, and dang it, I blew it. I'm doing that, man. Watch out with this guy, because these guys blow up instantaneously sometimes in the hard mode. The low profiling is real here, annoyingly enough. Shit. Okay. Okay, I lost spread, which is pretty annoying. But it could be worse. It could be worse. It could be a lot worse. Okay, the Kid Icarus reference. Are you kidding me? This freaking... How the hell? With the Crusher weapon, this actually like takes a lot less shots. I think that was the problem. This is why the Crusher weapon is still considered the strongest weapon in the game, but laser is just more convenient. Oh, sheesh. Probably should have gotten one of those power-ups at the very least, but I didn't, because I'm silly. One thing I know for certain, though, is that I do want the spread. So we're getting that one way or another. Shit, I almost fell down. Oh, boy. This is quite a grind. Okay. I'm gonna collect the Crusher weapon because I think that's the more important weapon right now. I know what to do if I get to the end. The freaking... The what's it called? The Konami code, of course. Okay. Oh! Make sure to collect this spread right here. Now just shoot these guys so that they don't get in your way. Spread is really, really good for these shenanigans. Oh my god. There's too much shit going on. And damn it, I lost the spread too. And now I got the fire. Okay, now I just got the Crusher. This is exactly what I mean by momentum killers. Oh boy. Yeah, no, this is hard. This is no doubt hard, and the worst part is that I only got like 1 life. Or 2 lives, but with how quickly I lose them, anything is possible. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Get this out of the way. Damn it. Get this out of the way. Okay, there we go. But now here comes this part. Ah, of course, of course. And I lost the weapon. Yeah, nah, I think this is pointless. There's no way I can do this with just the pea shooter. That's gonna take like an eternity with how chunky those enemies are. Okay, so dying here is definitely bound to happen, but like something's gotta give. It's because we gotta be careful too. I think we're playing a little too recklessly too. I kind of played like that when I was playing Contra 3, but it's because this is a whole new game. The mechanics, while they're the same, they kind of have different timings. Okay, this is the ideal weapon combination for this level, but I gotta make sure I preserve it. Oh shoot, what did I do? What did I do? Now I gotta wait for this. Oh, come on. Oh my god. I was about to get... Yeah, because believe it or not, right there, you can actually get hit by those enemies still. Oh boy, they're everywhere. Oof. Are you kidding me? It didn't kill him. Fucking shit. And then I had to... Oh, well, great. I lost the spread. Now, how do you like that? Damn. Whatever. Okay, we're gonna upgrade the weapons, because, yeah, dying too much. But, man. Yeah, even once he's seeing this shit is pretty hard, honestly. I didn't have that problem with Contra 3. But I was so warmed up for that game that doing this now with Contra 4 feels a lot like a whole different experience altogether. And of course I lose this. Oh boy. Is this looking like the run again? Are you serious? Damn. I don't know how I did that, but I did that somehow, finally. I just don't want to keep on dying too much. Okay, come on. I gotta not mistime this either, because if I do that, that's gonna be bad. Very, very bad. Finally, and another life too to boot. Oh man. And to think this was just level 2 as well. Okay. And my hands low-key kind of hurt now. Which is kind of insane, because I just got back from playing Contra 3. So it's like, how on earth can I have this much trouble? Come on, man. We can do it. We can do it. We've done it before. I gotta watch out. I gotta not be reckless, though. That's the only thing. Because that's something I'm realizing right now. I'm playing this way too recklessly. I think for the sake of getting this done as fast as possible. Oh boy. Do I want the laser right now? For whatever it's worth. Because I'm going to exchange it for a spread later on. Spread does have its use here, even though it's not as great. Because it can still hit enemies from wide angles, but it can sometimes miss as well. Crusher, on the other hand, that one can actually get whatever's in your proximity. There we go. Okay, here's where I need to not lose the Crusher. If I lose the Crusher, that's the whole game. Also, yeah. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Get the spread. Oh, auto reticle. Okay, I was about to say, was I gonna get auto reticled again? Okay. Yeesh. Okay, there we go. Don't mistime this. Actually, the Crusher doesn't. It ignores the missing out the sweet spot. But we gotta destroy those things. Yeah, there we go. There we go. You see how easy that boss could have been just for having the Crusher? But if I don't have that, holy shit, it's a nightmare. That's basically this game, man. It's easy when you have all the patterns down, but it's super hard when you mess up somewhere. That's how I see Contra 4. Game that's hard, sure. But it's only hard when you're actually messing up. If you don't mess up and play things to a T, you're kind of good to go. Oh, shoot. Where is he? Oh, he gone. There we go. Okay, damn. This shit, I'll admit, makes me sweat like crazy. There we go. We don't need the laser right now. Yeah. Crusher for whatever it's worth. Sheesh, I was about to... Okay, get all this, get all this. Play it safe right here. Rest your arm because damn, this game is starting to hurt my hands. Okay, there we go. Jeez. Alright. We got that. Gotta watch out with these guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. Wait, that's a barrier, yeah. Right, I forgot if there was a barrier here. I just remember that there was a barrier right here. Damn. Okay. Get all these guys out of here. Yeah, shoot all these guys. Right here we can get the second spread. Not looking too bad this time. We actually made it this far. Okay, just gotta... Oh, but I threw the... Oh, no, the spread's right there only. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, I gotta collect that right away. Okay. Not that it matters, because if I miss it, then I just Konami code. Yeah, just shoot these birdmen. Okay. And now we got a grapple hook right here. And we're about to Contra 3 up in this bitch. Okay. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. Oh, sheesh kebabs. I completely forgot that I was supposed to actually get the laser here. Because it's easier to deal with certain enemies. Oh. Okay. Gotta watch out. Now this feels like a real nod to Contra 3, because now I'm actually playing Jimbo. Oh, fuck. Now that's a problem. I think I should have lost spread actually, or I should have lost the Crusher actually for this, because the spread is actually pretty good here. But now I lost it, and now this is gonna be really, really rough. I don't know how I'm gonna make it out of this, but yeah. Damn. This is gonna be fucking rough. Oof. Okay. Give me there. Got the pea shooter, right? In case I die here somewhere. I'm gonna try not to, though. Because, damn. Oof. The fast pace, jeez. I got debated right there. Gotta remember the pattern, too. Okay, okay, okay. Got that, got that. We're looking good, we're looking good. Okay, ready. Okay, we made it up to level 5. Obviously we had to get carried a little bit, but that's fine. 1cc in this game doesn't feel easy right now. Maybe back then when I played it like over a year or two ago, I think I might have been able to 1cc this with live commentary, but right now, holy shit, nah. Not to mention, I don't got a lot of time to look for days to where I can record this shit too, honestly. I'm very limited for time. Okay, so here's the problem with this boss. And this is why I needed the spread. Because now this thing is gonna, yeah, this thing is just gonna really make me feel the pain. Yeah, those darts are real problematic. They're real problematic darts. Especially, oh, fuck. I destroyed it, but now I got no weapons. Yeah, I got no weapons now, and that's scary. No, and I have to make a gamble right here, probably. Yeah, because here I have to grab this weapon. Oh, and now I have to dodge all this. All this. And I don't even know which weapon I want to lose right here. Let's see. Let's see if the Crusher can at least get rid of these guys right here. Give me another life, maybe. Okay, I miss. I keep missing because it's not a machine gun. If this was a machine gun, maybe it would have been easier. But machine gun is not powerful. Oh, yeah. This is a gamble. Do I do it? We'll do it. Oof. Oh, are you kidding me? There was a freaking little pest right there. get this guy out of there. Yeah, because otherwise that shit becomes impossible. Ooh. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, give me the... Oh, I couldn't get the bomb. There was a bomb right there. Sheesh kebabs. And the worst part is I cannot use the Konami code again. Jeez. Jeez, give me that, give me that. I'm gonna need at least this. Oof. Okay. Oh, come on, hit it. Oh my god. Damn. I gotta go all the way over here, and then right there, and then right there. Damn. Way over there. Okay, there we go. This might be the run, unless something stupid happens. Oh, I can't duck in this game. I forgot. Okay, right there. Shoot all these guys. Yeah, this battle could be a little hard if you don't got a good spread here. With the maximum spread, I could have actually done this a lot easily, but with the short version of the spread, it's not that easy at all. Okay, we still have the Crusher, but I think somewhere around here is where we want to use the laser from here on out. I believe, anyway. Okay. That's just a Crusher. We got that already. Crusher's still pretty good here to the... Especially with how fast these drone guns hit you. Oh shit, I almost got hit right there. We're getting there. We're getting some lives too, which is good. I think here we could get another spread if these guys aren't like too crazy with it. There we go. Now we're gonna... Okay, there we go. Gonna get that out of the way. Yeah, there we go. Shoot this thing. Yeah, they get that out of the way. There we go. Okay, here's where we can decide whether or not we should use the laser, and I think we will. And because this is the final part of the level, we're gonna just quickly use the Konami code here. There we go. Now, hopefully we don't lose it. Level 7, we might actually lose one of these guns, actually, whether it be the spread or the laser. I think the spread is in my interest to lose here, in that level. Oh, shoot. Ooh, I mistimed that. I mistimed that real hard. Okay, but we made up for it. We made up for it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Whew. Jimbo coming face to face with Big Fuzz again is actually insane. There we go. Now here's where true nostalgia comes in. Big Fuzz was just the introduction to this. This feels like Contra 3 right here, but it's actually Contra 4, so it's actually really nice to actually have that vibe still going here in Contra 4 after playing Contra 3. Goes to show you that the franchise, or that the game has not been forgotten. And goddammit, I killed myself again, like a numbskull. Can I hit that thing? Yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah. Jeez, oh boy. Okay, yeah, this I have to just get the hell out of dodge. I can't mess around here. There we go. Just get all of this out of the way. Watch out with these little green things. They'll kill you. Inch. Shoot this thing right here. This is more like, this was actually intended to be like a commentate live session, but it's looking like it's just gonna be more of a like an adrenaline-filled roller coaster ride or something. Oh, okay. He stayed there for too long, so I was able to one-shot it with the laser, or one-cycle it at least. Okay, I need to keep an eye on that. 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 Watch out with this guy. Get this right away. Watch out with that. Watch out with that. Right there. There we go. Okay, for this chunky dude, we need this laser. We cannot lose this laser for anything in the world. If we lose it, we're gonna have a rough time. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh. These bullets are fast. If I miss the pattern here, that's gonna be deadly. I'll lose even the spread. There we go. There we go. There we go. Got chunky guy out of the way, which is good. Whew. Damn. Okay. How long has it been? 46 minutes because I died early. It's because these dogs were also just getting me like crazy too. They approach a lot more faster than usual. Oh shit. There we go. Gotta watch out for those backstabbers. Damn it. Takes 2 spread shots to get these guys out of off my back. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, sheesh kebabs. Get these guys out of here. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. There we go, there we go. Okay, here's the reason why the spread is not that big of a deal, because I do still need the homing missiles. I just gotta be careful with losing the laser. Losing the laser here might not be a big deal, but it could make the session last way longer than it should. And because this is hard mode, I ain't gonna mess around with these guys. I'm just gonna destroy them right away instead of playing around with that chase shenanigan. Yeah, here we gotta take this game seriously. We cannot actually mess around. The game will make us pay for it dearly if we do. Damn. Damn. These guys are chunkier than usual. Okay, we gotta fire away. Fire away and get rid of these guys so that they don't be throwing bombs at us. Like that. Ooh, ooh. There we go. They're gone. Okay, there we go. Oof. We made it to the alien hive. This might be the run. It has to be the run. And remember that trick that I mentioned in the alien hive about grinding for lives. If I'm feeling in a tight corner, we could take advantage of that as well. Watch out with that. Don't lose the laser. Okay, there we go. Okay, here's a part that's kind of scary. Ooh, they are persistent as fuck. There we go, but we got it. The machine laser is actually super hot right here. As tempting as that spread is to get, honestly, I'm not going to get it because you already know why. You saw the normal session. Or maybe you haven't, but if you haven't, then obviously because we need it for right here, the homing missiles. To play it safe, because right now we're not in position to be playing like reckless fools. Okay, whoa. That one almost came to me. There we go, there we go. Jeez, instead of stressing myself out, I could just simply do this. Oh, anything but the laser, anything but the laser. Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. Watch out with that. There we go. Okay, here, oh, but before I do that, I have to actually get rid of these drone guns. Yeah, anything but the freaking laser right now. Let's just grind here for a little bit. Oh shit, don't shoot that, because if I shoot the thingamabobber, we're just gonna destroy everything. There we go. Lives. That's what we need right now. Lives galore. The cool thing about this is that if you actually watched my my first run through Contra 3's hard mode, you'll notice that I actually did something similar where I actually farmed for lives in order to keep myself alive for the rest of what was left of the game in that game, Contra 3 that is. So I'm kind of just trying to do the same here with Contra 4. Although I don't think I'm going to maximize the lives here, since I think here's the game where you actually get 99 lives as opposed to the maximum of 30, you know. Here you actually do have what they call a higher number or something like that. I think with a good 14 lives we should be good to go. But this technique is pretty hot, and this shit came in clutch for me when I first beat the hard mode, actually. Which is nice. Okay, I think with... I lucky want to get 17 now. Actually, you know what? Because of how fast I'm getting these lives, I'm actually gonna go for the 18 mark. Okay, that's 16. Look how quickly I'm getting these lives. This is a very cool feature, honestly. I don't know if this was intentional or not, but this is just cool. The ultimate farm zone right here, fellas. There we go. Boom. Oh, right. There we go. Okay. Whew. Thankfully, those aliens didn't kill me. I thought they would. And I would have lost the laser. That would have been tragic. Unless I get the laser right here. Which I did. Okay, so I was fine either way because I would have just used Konami code regardless. Okay, because this is hard mode, no time for messing around. Destroy this thing right away. Right away. Right away. There we go. Boom. Okay. We're now at the harvest yard. This is the last freaking level of the game, thankfully. Jeez, I really thought I wasn't going to make it this time. Yeah, get the spread. Because from here on out, we need the spread. Definitely. Without a doubt. By the way, when you stand right here, you gotta make sure that you're like frame perfect to the wall, because if not, this alien's booty is gonna actually destroy you. And you don't want that. Especially if it comes at the cost of your weapons. Your best weapon. Okay. So that's all said and done. This guy, he's back. We gotta hide. How does this guy have a head and a rib cage but no neck? Has some interesting curves though, I will say. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You've seen this before, but now the difficulty's been cranked up to like 12 or something. Okay, here we go. I think spread is in our interest here. Gotta watch out. Unlike in Contra 3's hard mode, where the aliens kind of ran slightly faster than the main character. Here they run almost like a freaking machine gun, or not machine gun, like a vehicle or something, like a fast vehicle. Or no, they run like velociraptors actually. Okay, watch out here. Gotta get this because this is important for the multitudes of enemies that we got here. Look how fast they run. They run like velociraptors, bro. Giving me Jurassic Park vibes right here just by freaking seeing them run. Got a life, thankfully, because those lives are going to come in handy here. On the off chance I lose my weapons at the most important times. I went up there initially, but here I'm going to go for this because I need to get out of this area as fast as possible. Ooh, yeah, especially because of that. Ooh. Oof. Yeah, this shit gets overwhelming pretty quick. Ooh, boy. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god, this is so insane. Oh man, that shit is hype. I will admit, that shit is always hype. Oh, I want to get hit by these things. Okay, there's that. Better not slip off the level here. There we go. Oop, 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 oop. Okay, we still got the laser, which is hot. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we're finally getting the hang of this game, it seems. We haven't died so far. I did use the Konami code a few times, but it's not that big of a deal. I think if I didn't use the Konami code whatsoever here, I could have actually had like a legit 1cc here. But it's fine, honestly. Again, this is just to demonstrate you guys the awesomeness of this game through a person's perspective. Because I think that's what makes people, like, you know, want to actually play this game more. Okay, but here we go, man, here we go. Get rid of all these things. I like how even though the animation for Jimbo's jump here is the same as in Contra 3, it's slightly slower paced than it was in Contra 3. Will Jimbo be able to save the world once again? Well, I gotta get through all this, of course. We gotta run for the hills. There we go. Okay, I think from here we might have it already. It's just gonna come down to whether or not we lose weapons to the boss. Oop. Yeah, just shoot with laser because this is gonna take a while. Oop. Okay, I gotta not lose the laser, because if I want to get this done as quickly as possible, I need the laser. But I do need the spread too, actually. That's the crazy part. I need both of these weapons. Both serve their purpose. In Contra 3, I can actually use the spread, laser, or crusher weapon. But here, I think I need these two weapons. I don't know if I want to still be extra and actually destroy this eyeball. Oh, now it's definitely possible. There we go. We're done. Oh, this is the reason why you don't want to fuck around too much, because this part can actually kill you sometimes. Whew. Okay, that's one cycle. Is he coming through here? Yes, he is. What weapon is it? Okay, he's gonna... Oh, okay. Okay, that. Yeah, because the thing with that, where he gives you a free power-up, that sometimes can compromise you if you already have your set weapons. Oh, right. Oh, of course, but now I have to... Okay, yeah, I lost it, but it is what it is. I just don't want to lose the laser, that's all. Okay, I think that was 3 cycles, no? Whew, damn. Okay, it took us a few tries to get through the hard mode, but damn, we did it. We did it once again, which is nice. Granted, we did use the Konami code a little bit, but honestly, I have my own personal goals with this game already anyway, so it's not a big deal to me if I use it now. For all intents and purposes, this is basically a casual run, so in casual, we can do literally whatever we want. Plus, the Konami code, all things considered, isn't all that useful, honestly, compared to the 30 lives you get in the Contra 1 and 3. And Super C if we're talking about the other code. But anyways, so yeah, this is the different version of the true ending, basically. It basically says the same lines from the normal mode, but they add a little bit more just to basically, like, you know, praise you even further. And I'll read that in a bit right now. Right there. That's all the same. But here, you've done the impossible, and there are no more aliens left to blast. You've mastered Contra on hard mode. Go home, soldier. You've earned it. You are the ultimate Contra. Consider yourself a hero. And that's the end. Just like that, bro. It's a pretty cool ending. Some people say that the normal mode ending is actually better. Kind of leaves you with that one last line, just saying they sure blew up good. But this one, I think it's kind of just a little bit wholesome, just to kind of like, I guess, again, it's like a form of the game trying to give you like more praise, which again adds to the whole personality thing that I mentioned this game has, which is one of the reasons why I love this game so much, honestly. And yeah, along with all the other aforementioned stuff like the additional content after you beat the game, multiple characters to play, challenge mode, which is basically the equivalent to Super Smash Bros. Melee's event mode, basically that. And all of the challenges are actually pretty hard too, honestly. People could try to pull world records with those challenges alone, I feel, honestly. But, you know, I don't know if they do or not. I haven't really looked it up, honestly. After looking up the Contra 4 gameplay on YouTube, like, and realizing that not a whole lot of people cover it, I was just like, eh. And there hasn't been any for years, honestly. So it's just like, damn. I kind of started to give up on that possibility of someone actually covering it or doing an extensive review of the game, because I actually do want to hear what other people say. I don't want to hear them just say, oh yeah, Contra 4, good game, but that's it. Like, no, there has to be more to be said. The music in this game is awesome. The characters that are playable in this game is amazing. The level designs for these somewhat derivative stages from previous games was all well made. And all of this was meant to commemorate the 20th anniversary for Contra's history, which, again, that in itself, the purpose of that was also well done. This game is just, it has it all. It has it all, honestly. It even had Jimbo and Sully from Contra 3 in this game to feel like as if I was playing a sequel of Contra 3 with the same characters. Like, damn, it did even more than what I expected. What can I say? This is hands down my favorite game in the Contra series. Unless Operation Galuga has anything to say about it. People say Road Core is pretty terrible, and Hardcore Uprising is pretty good, but kind of doesn't look like a Contra game unless the weapons have anything to say about it. And then there's Contra Hardcore, which is set to be the last good retro game in the Contra series. But it's a pretty difficult game, as I mentioned in Contra 3, in the Contra 3 video. So yeah, there's all that. But you know, I think after I play maybe Contra Hardcore, I'll probably get into that, obviously. Like, I'll try to see if I still think the same about Contra 4. But I'm personally confident that, yeah, I still think I'm probably going to think it's Contra 4. I still think it's going to be the better game. This game is just all kinds of things. From what I understand, WayForward, the company behind the Shantae series, was responsible for making this game. And I believe they also made Operation Galuga as well. So, and people have said all right things about the game. They said that Operation Galuga is actually fairly good. It's not a bad game. Could have been better, but it's not a bad game either, honestly. But this game right here, they did a very good job at it. And I want people to know that they definitely made a good job at this game. That this game is the best modern Contra game, in my opinion. But yeah, anyways, with all that said, that's going to be the whole run for Contra 4. From there, I guess, yeah, just thank you for watching, as always. Hope to catch you fellas for another video whenever I get to it, of course. But for now, just take it easy and have yourselves a good one.